Have you ever said, "That's just who I am," when confronted about your behavior? It sounds confident, but the Stoics would call it something else: quiet, surrender. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus all recognize this phrase as the moment a person stops evolving and begins to decay. The Stoics believed that human character must stay in constant motion. You're either growing or sliding backward. Seneca taught, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. But when you use, "That's just how I am," to block criticism or improvement, you're choosing stagnation and calling it authenticity. You turn temporary habits into permanent identity, like a statue that never changes while the world evolves around it. Epictetus warned that it is impossible to learn what you think you already know. Once you declare yourself finished, you close the door on every future version of yourself. Marcus saw this often in Rome. Leaders who refused to adapt became irrelevant, not because they lacked power, but because they refused transformation. The danger of "that's who I am" is simple. It frees you from responsibility. If your anchor, disorganization, or inconsistency is just you, then you're no longer required to change. It becomes ego's shield, protecting your comfort at the cost of your growth. It looks like confidence, but it's actually a quiet refusal to evolve. Here's the Stoic alternative. Replace that phrase with "I'm still becoming." Those three words change everything. "I'm still becoming" admits imperfection without shame. It keeps you open to growth instead of locked into old patterns. It shifts you from defending your weaknesses to improving them. It turns identity from a prison into a path. Marcus wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good person should be. Be one." But becoming one requires accepting you're not finished yet. "I'm still becoming" honors the gap between who you are and who you're capable of being. Seneca noted, "We suffer more in imagination than reality, and the imagined fear of not being enough keeps many people stuck." The phrase, "I'm still becoming," dissolves that fear. It allows honest self-assessment without self-attack. Someone points out a flaw, "That's just how I am," ends the conversation. "I'm still becoming" opens the door to actual transformation. The Stoics believed growth begins exactly where excuses end. Every time the old phrase rises, notice it. It's ego defending the familiar. Replace it with the version that keeps you evolving. Which phrase describes you right now? "That's just who I am," or "I'm still becoming"?